Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P Funk, thinking right out here in the lab where I do what I do is all for you. Let's go. I got a nice one for you today. Let's rock. Rightism, 25 rules to live by. Storytelling, story with a message. There's a message in the story for life. I give life lessons. You tune in and receiving them. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's continue. Right thinking mission, and that's what I'm on, is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinkers way of life through mental and spiritual discipline. Practice daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission is that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to know thyself. You see where I'm going with this? So let's get there together. I'll ask the question, do you know you? It's rhetorical, but if you don't have the answer for yourself, tune in. I can help you with that. That's what I do for you. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple, but you can teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. Appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous, avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm the spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself. And to Mayat, be true. Right thinkers, let's talk about a phrase I was thinking about. I had to put it down on paper before I lost the train of thought. Usually I write it down. Nope, this one I had to just put it down. Hey, right thinkers, let's talk about knowing you're blessed is knowing thyself. What? Yeah, I do that every now and then with the what. So I'll give you a lesson so I can explain it to you. Hopefully when I get done, you'll understand the concept. That's the goal. All right, so here you go. Now, if you live, right, aka obey God daily, your life will be what? Blessed, filled, when? Daily. God rewards those. They say God magnified those who magnify him. For those who serve him, he will reward them. Simple as that. Those who don't, he will punish them. Karma. Moving on. If you know, this is all personal. If you know the work you putting in daily is what's earning you your needed blessings, continue to do it. If the work you putting in daily is not getting you needed blessings, check who you worshiping, okay? That's maybe the problem. But when you make doing God's will, the right thing, living spiritually disciplined, you will be blessed for that. So if you think or claim to do that, you're not, something wrong. That's all I'm saying. Again, if you put good work out, you're going to get good results. You reap what you sow. That's got to be proven by every individual for him or herself, and it don't change. Like I said, no exceptions. All right. Now, I tell you all the time, no, I'm not a preacher. Okay. No offense to preachers or for preachers, but I'm a spiritual teacher. I give philosophy. I teach concepts and views that you can use and find out for yourself. Do it work or if it's good or not. With self-knowledge comes what? Self-mastery. That's the best knowledge you can have. With daily practice of that, trust me, it don't get no better. And when you do that, whatever other knowledge you want, you can go get it. But without self-knowledge, getting other knowledge ain't going to give you self-knowledge. That's the concept. Now, if you just believe you're blessed, because things are going your way and things happen for you, and you ain't really putting the work in, oh, you're not. Trust me. You're just a victim of collateral damage or somebody else's blessings falling off on you, and you benefiting from it. But if you ain't putting the work in, you ain't really earning the blessings. Okay, monetary things ain't blessings. Good situations in life ain't blessings. The things that you really need when you need it and you get it, that's a blessing. Right thing philosophy doesn't teach believing in God. I teach you to live right, and you will get blessed by God for doing that. And now you would know through the blessing that you receive about God for yourself. I'm not tell you about how good God is. No. I tell you what to do, and you know how good God is. Why? For yourself. I don't need to tell you how good He is. You should experience it for yourself, and now you know. Again, I'm a good teacher. I think I am, but experience got me trumped 24/7. Okay, understand that. I do. If you, excuse me. Yeah, sorry about that. Excuse me. I think I'm left off at if you believe, if you just believe, excuse me, you're blessed, you're not. You have to experience right thinking philosophy. I don't teach believing in God. I teach you can live right and earn your blessings to know God. Why? Because that's the one who's going to bless you, okay, with the good deed that you set forth. So that's between you and Him. Belief system followers believe in a God, no problem. But once they are blessed by said God, that when they believe in, they should now what? Know Him. That's the goal, okay? To believe in something, okay, God is cool. But that's just the beginning. Once you get your blessings, once you get what you think you should get, you know about God now, and it's up to you how you want to serve Him. But once you experience God for yourself through blessings that only you know you need, and He gave you what you need, don't that tell you something? That should put you where you say, wait a minute. Yeah, there you go. So now you start questioning God. If I do this, you gonna do that? Law of nature. You put good work out, you get good stuff in return. And that's why people live right and virtuous. Why? To get their blessings personally. They don't have to walk around telling about how blessed they is, how good God is. All they gotta do is live right. Simple. That ain't a big hard thing to do. But once, okay, you can start out. And again, belief is a good starter. But if you do what you're supposed to do and do it the way it's supposed to be done, you will know for yourself. That's called gnosis. Through what? Through experience. God believers should turn to God knowers. That's all. Is you right thinking? I'm trying to get you to know God, not to just believe in Him. That's all. And faith is what? Faith and belief, two different things. Belief is hoping and wishing something happen. Faith is knowing it's going to happen. Why? Because it happened before. That's where faith drives you from. Why? I've already done this. I've got blessed. So I'm going to do this again. That's how I got started. Faith is knowing you're blessed. How? From already being blessed. I did this and I got that. So I wanted to make sure I did it again. I still got that. So let me tell you, every time I do this, I get that. It's a beautiful thing. And that's what man don't control. So it ain't about what you believe and who you believe. I could care less about if you believe I know God. None of that means nothing. It's all personal. Okay, because He is mental. Nature shows God. So that, again, you ain't got to do nothing about that. But do you have an own relationship with God? That's through daily meditation and righteous living. And you will. Why? Because something that happens, you'll know that, wow, somebody paying attention. Somebody sees what I'm doing. They see my heart. That's where you get blessed from. Just like you get judged from it at the end. Faith, unlike belief, has a proven mechanism that you can stand on prior to experiencing it. Why? If I did this and got this yesterday, I'm going to do it again today. Why? If it worked yesterday, it should work again. That's the point. And that's a continuous. That's the reciprocity. If you do this, you get that. That keeps itself going automatically. If your faith is strong, then what you want will come to you before too long. A lot of times when we want it, I need it now. I said right now, God. That means whatever I need, I'm going to get it right now. But sometimes, again, in His time, I don't describe that theory, but that's what it breaks down to. When He think is best, you'll get it. And that's what I tell people. When you want something, you work like hell, but you wait a little while and you'll welcome what you're after. Why? Because if you do what you're supposed to do, it'll find its way to you. That's another natural order. Okay? Man don't control that. Man control how to get it. I mean, you got to put the work in. And faith is what the little train that I think I can. And He knew He could. Why? He's done it before. Simple. Fear is not knowing. Fear, false evidence appearing real. The only thing stopping you is you having fear of something that don't exist. That's why. Moving on. And faith blocks that fear right out the way. Believe, okay, right thinking philosophy, goal is to what? Is to get all right thinkers to gnosis, to God or themselves. Same person, same thing. Okay? Gnosis is to know through experience. So I don't want you to be a right thinker believing in God. Nope. You need to be a right thinker knowing in God. And if you practice the tenets that I give you, that will happen for you. Watch this. If I tell you how good God is to me, did that do anything for you? Did that help you in any kind of way? Maybe inspire or whatever. But it don't do nothing for you. But if I taught you how to get the same thing I'm getting, then it would do something for you. That's my mindset. That's my goal, to give you the opportunity to get it for yourself. I can't get it for you. I can point you in the right direction, then you can get it for yourself. In the words of James Brown, I don't want nobody to give me nothing. Just open up the door. I can get it myself. Opportunity is all you need. But if I teach you how to know God for yourself by what? Daily practice of my philosophy, then it works for you. Like it worked for me. Ain't no difference, all right? I want you to be just as happy and just as knowing God and doing the things you want as anybody else. You doing that don't hurt me at all. Preachers, again, I'm not going to get sharp, but they preach to you about how good God is and have been and will be. Yeah. So how do I get this goodness from God? Can you help me with that one? That's what I do for you. I teach you how to get what's rightfully yours. My pastor is a different dude because he knows himself biblically. He been practiced that concept that he went now, that I'm part of now, follow him now for over 45 years since I know him. I've been there, I did a few things. And when it all said and done, when God told me to find a good man, like he told Lot couldn't find on the side of Gomorrah. I found one. Me and my dude been together ever since. I'm the sage, he's the saint. We work what? Serving God, help his people to know him. So he do it his way, I do it my way. That's my man. All right, but that's what happens when you what? Stop doing things that's not right. I don't have a lot of friends now. Why? When I was living wrong, I had a bunch of friends. Now that I'm living right, I ain't got but one. Ain't no friend like the one I got. And no, they don't come better. That's my man. All right, where we at? Okay, yeah, he's a different dude. I feel like Malcolm X did. I will enlighten my people, right thinkers, by any means necessary. I don't like to bash on Diddy, but I'm using him as experience. I ain't trying to do nothing but just use him as a message. I get my point across. Trust me, that's all it's about. I got another one coming up for you. Just want to give you a heads up. You gonna Diddy again? So I got a Diddy the Diddler. All right, here we go. I got something good for you. And quick heads up, Diddy. Nobody wants you when you're down and out. Ask Bobby Womack. Moving on. Ask me. I've been there too. I'll let you know. Trust me. All right, here we go. Moving on. Sorry, but I had to get that with this little cheap plug. All right. But the practice of right living, a.k.a. Maya philosophy, daily, will do what? Will get you to know God for yourself. Not because I said so, but because you put the work in and he made his presence known to you just like he made it known to me. After what I was doing, just putting in the work, and all of a sudden, bam! Okay? Nobody was there to coach me through it. Nobody was there to, no, I had to deal with that on my own. What an experience. And since then, I'm like, Richard Pryor, wait till the brothers hear this. I got to tell the brothers about this. I'm here every day doing just that, okay? That's why what I do is for you. You can do it too. Punch a note. All right. When you're putting in your work daily, righteous living, okay, spiritually disciplined, Christians doing what your tenets, Muslim following tenets, whatever you are, you do it daily. You're doing everything you need to do to what? Know you and God would be one. That's the game that you should be playing and focusing on. Why? When you do that, everything else is easy. You can put on cruise control then. They tell you what, once you find God, all the other things will what? Be born unto you. With self-knowledge, you can go out and conquer the world. And then what the Christians say, I can do all things through Christ that strengthen me. Having knowledge of self is the Christ that will strengthen you. Get it? I'm trying to help you do just that. To know God, again, to know God, not to believe in God, no. To know God and to know what? Thyself are one and the same. That's right in the philosophy job to get you to actually know that. Knowing thyself is knowing God. Knowing God is knowing thyself. See how they go? Life is God's gift to you. You knowing thyself will help you, what AKA right thinking philosophy concept is gift back to God. Why? Because you're going to go back home. The spirit is on loan. Every individual has a loan of spirit. God wants it back. Conceptually, that's how I look at it. And I want to make sure I'm coming home. Why? I did my job here. Time to go home. All right? Last one. I appreciate you children. And like my pastors say, it don't take long to tell the truth. I'm just giving you some truth. Living right will get you blessed in this life. Right? Knowing thyself will get you blessed in the afterlife. Think about it. That's the goal. This life is temporary, but if you handle this one while you're supposed to, and when it's over, you get to the afterlife. That's the goal of right thinkers. That's my mission for all my right thinkers, to reach that level within themselves, aka know thyself. That's the lesson. That's what I want my right thinkers to do. If you're a right thinker, that should be what you want to do too. I'm just here to help you out. That's what I do for you. And in closing, may you all live to be 100 and me 100 miles a day. So I never knew that my right thinkers had passed away. Know thyself is the way to go.